Alright, welcome back to mile 15 on the Duck River Trail. I am filming here today. It is Saturday, April the 3rd. Okay, as you can see right here, you got the trail kind of goes around, wraps around these rocks right here. But today's Saturday, April the 3rd, and it's a pretty day. It's about 63 degrees today, but pretty day. And as you'll see, the trail's a little bit more is wet, muddy today. About 10 days ago, rains came, and heavy rains came, and the lake kind of flooded, and it flooded a lot of the trail areas, little streams and stuff. So they got signs of caution, trail washed out in some areas due to flooding. So that's what that is. But welcome back. Appreciate you watching. Here's a nice little ledge right here. A lot of activity out today. A lot of hikers, fishermen, boaters. In the distance over there, you can see a little rock ledge, and we'll stand on the rock ledge right here. But this is a pretty mile right here. This will go past the west boat ramp on 1651, the old Tanner Bridge, the west side. So I will finally be hiking past that today. Sorry, I just had to adjust my camera there. Okay, you may see some differences in footage there. I kind of want to get the camera not tilted too far on the trail where it pulls the trail into focus, kind of blurs the background, or tries to autofocus on the trail, and you get that zoom in, zoom out kind of crazy autofocus. So apologize if it's kind of different there. I try to edit it out what I can if it is unbearable. But this is just picking up from a few minutes ago where the lake is up. Dude, about 7 to 10 days ago, large thunderstorms came through the area, a lot of rain, and flooded out parts of the trail. The fishing pier on mile 2 was completely covered, just about. So it was some heavy rains. Alright, it's a beautiful day to come in, for me to make about a 2-hour drive to get down here and see my parents and make the hike. But it was a pretty day. Here's a little stream. I'll try to kind of put it down here in this little rock and see if you can kind of see it here. I don't want to tilt down because it is hard to I do love to show you the little runoffs and streams and tributaries. But yeah, made the 2-hour drive down here, see my parents and everything, and spent the day at their house and came out here. Started about a little after 1:30, between 1:30 and 1:45 on this hike. So it feels good out here. There are a little bit more leaves than last time, a little more greenery. A lot of the hardwoods though are still bare, but the smaller trees and stuff, you see more green. But I may not be as talkative this time, but just it's a pretty day, but it's also kind of a sad day, so I'm just wanted to come out here, at least get out here for about at least an hour or two and hike and film and kind of lift my spirits a little bit. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist, or therapist, but this right here, this is my sanctuary right here. It relieves stress, like I mentioned earlier. This is why I do it. I always love to walk and hike just for this reason. Just you can't control what's going on around your life. Most things you can't control. But just to get out here, exercise, get outdoors, kind of forget all your troubles and stuff just for a little while, and it's just a great therapy, just a wonderful therapy. Now right here, this is part of that storm damage. There were strong winds, almost like tornado-like, and now the one on the right, that's old. But here, this pine tree on the left, that was knocked down last time I was hiking back on March the 13th. That was up. I come through here. I couldn't film this area because my battery died, but that is new. They had a lot of blowdown damage and stuff, and as you can see, the residue of it. Looks like some pine trees took the brunt of the damage here. But I gotta swing over here and show you the lake yet. But if you can see the lake, it's some boaters. I don't know how well you can see through the trees there. If I get to an opening area, I'll definitely stop and kind of swing over and show you that. And up here on the right, it's like a little old farmhouse or something. A little tin, maybe like a barn, shed, or farmhouse, I'm not sure. There's remnants of a plow, but where you to carry stuff, a trailer. And up there through the woods is old farmhouse. I don't know what you can see. So I still see a tin roof up there. Not get off the trail. Okay, I'm gonna pick back up on the trail. I will have to edit some of that out. There's some fishermen down there. There's some mountain bikers. They're listening to a radio, and I don't want to get copyright claims, so I want to do a little edit there. Okay, across on the other side, I don't know if you can see it, but is the eastern side of 1651 boat ramp and bathrooms, parking area for a trail. And we covered that on mile 5. And this will be mile 15 when we cross the western side. Okay, picking back up here. Sorry, my brother-in-law, Jason, called. So there have been a lot of distractions on this hike today. But I got some hikers coming by me here. There are a lot of people out today. A lot of people out today. A lot of hikers, mountain bikers, boaters, fishermen. But I'm gonna stop here and let those people hike up in front of me because I want to show you this little bridge. Okay, I picked back up here. I did run into some hikers. I went ahead and let them go by me because I do film this. And let them get away. I don't want to put them on the internet or without their permission. So I stopped filming, got off the trail. But I'm back here right now, and crazy activity there, crazy activity. Okay, as you can see, it is a race. It is got some pretty good runoff here today. But yeah, there's like a family that I stopped and let pass me, and the kid asked me, are you a YouTuber? I was like, well, I do have a YouTube channel. I do have hiking videos on there, but I do not. I would not consider myself a YouTuber. That's someone that is who definitely makes a living doing it and is much more professional than my videos. But I don't know, it's a fun hobby, I should say. I'm a YouTube hobbyist. And I don't know how much long. Hoping my battery will last 2 hours a day, because I did bring an extra one, but I hate to replace the battery because I have a Zion Crane 2 gimbal, and you have to take the camera off the gimbal, put a battery in, put it back on, re-stabilize the camera on the gimbal, which takes about 10-15 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna hike him hopefully until my battery will last me at least 2 hours here. It's starting. I've had to start and stop several times. Just got a nice cool breeze today, about 63 degrees. A little breeze. Feels great. Feels absolutely great. And if you can see on the left here, this is how much the lake is up. It's a good day for boaters. But I tell you, I've been filming this trail for several months now, and this is the most start and stopping I've ever had to do. Which is great. This is the whole purpose of this series, highlighting this trail, bring people out here. It's not because of me, but as you can see, flooding, and Sign caution, trails washed out due to flooding. You know, this whole area is probably underwater last time. And I'll give you another picture. This is one of 3 maps they have up of the trail. It's not 100% accurate, but I'll show the inconsistencies. Okay. And right here is the boating ramp of 1651 Western boating ramp. Very popular place to park. Not quite sure why. We're going to go through the parking lot here and hit the trail. Come through here, come to the parking lot. We're going to take a left right here. Come around here. And right up here to the trail. You see the sign on your right up here, Blue Trail. Now, this right here, there's some washout here. Okay. There's some major washout right here. Little power line cut to the left. Some power line cut down through there. And this is going to kind of, the trails is going to snake back and forth through the woods now. Now, either the rest of mile 15 or a little rock crossing there. The rest of mile 15 or mile 16. Somewhere around these 2 miles is where the Ravensdam used to be. Not quite sure where it was, but I think I might have an idea. I'll point that out. I had an encounter with an 8-point buck. Had an encounter with an 8-point buck where I think the Ravensdam used to be. It was the Ravensdam was a bluff where ravens long ago used to perch. Alabama used to have ravens long ago. Now it's just more like common crow, but there's a subtle difference between raven and crow. But long ago they used to have ravens. They'd nest there, and they call it the Ravensdam. And it's a big bluff, and it has like a sharp curve in the river, and there's a bluff there that kind of curved with the river, and they call that Ravensdam. Because back in the late 1800s or early 1900s, there's ravens all nesting through there. But I believe they demolished the bluff for use it for rock for the dam, around the dam area to reinforce the dam and stuff like that. So either this mile or next mile, I'll point that out, which I believe might be the Ravensdam. And I had encounter with an 8-point buck there that I was coming down, going the opposite direction I'm going now, and walked upon it, and it ran up a sharp hill, and it's kind of, a little bit frightening because I've never been that close to an 8-point buck before. Usually you can't get that close to them, but I was probably about 30 to 35 yards from it before it saw me and it heard me, and it shot up. It was down there at the water drinking. Yeah, here's another little area that got washed out. Either slick mud. I want to be careful. Yeah, I want to be sorry about that if it's major jitters on the camera. The slick mud got me. I almost fell down there. In all my videos, I have not fallen yet. Came close several times, but I'm not falling. Trail's kind of snaking away from the water right now. This is going to be like a 30-minute mile. All the starts and stops. Most definitely. Okay, this right here, as I come across a little bridge, not a bridge crossing, but a little dip on a little decline. But this is where I had the 8-point buck encounter, October of 2019. The buck was about right here, and I was coming down from this type trail, and it heard me, and it shot up straight up that hill. You can see up there. I keep going. Get my camera right there. That's right there is where I believe the Ravensdam used to be. Cause, well, maybe not, but somewhere around here I believe it was close by. You know, I believe it was maybe a little bit further down, but this is where I saw the buck. I'm just going to turn you down and okay. But it was right there is where the buck ran up. Where I kind of panned up the hill. It's October, so this, you know, but it was a pretty neat encounter. I mean, I know it's kind of silly to be scared of deer, but you know, you always want to be cautious. But I got closer to that buck that day than I actually wanted, but it was really neat. Glad it happened. Try to pick up the pace here to get to mile 15 because I feel like I'm well behind my pace, kind of a little short on time. I have a family member that's not really doing well. I spent about 5 to 6 hours with them, and I told them I'd be back in about 2 hours, and so I can spend a few more minutes, some more time before I have to drive the 2 hours back. My son's Easter egg hunting today, having a blast. I've already seen a couple videos of him sliding down slides at 4D Farms in Wealthy, Alabama. This is really cool. Little mixture of hardwood and pine woods here. Really, really neat. I love it. Just kind of show you, pretty thick. But facing a lot of limitations today. Time limitations so far. Battery limitations. I did not bring an extra battery because last time it lasted about 2 hours before it died. I thought that'd be enough time, but I also knocked out 4 miles last time too. Heard something there. I thought it might be like a little snake or something, but I'm not sure what it was. But I'm gonna try and knock out as many miles if I have to. I can always get my dad to bring me my camera back to get the extra battery in. You know, because I do want to get at least 4 miles in. Here's like a little switchback. I've been now we're kind of going back towards the little lake right here. But so far, it's been a while since I hiked through here. I've hiked this way over here. This was my 3rd time to hike over here. One in 2019, one last year, May of 2020, right when lockdowns were, middle of lockdowns and stuff. All you could do is get outside. You know, couldn't go anywhere else. And came over here that time. This is my 3rd time, but I just kind of forgotten how I really do love the smile. It's really pretty. One time I met a mountain biker from Florida on the trail. He was telling me that this side had much more elevation changes than the other side. So he was right. But it's pretty alright. I love the pink ribbons at mile 15. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Alright, we'll pick up here in a minute. I'm going to rest for about 5-10 minutes and we'll pick up again.